see here. All right. Well, my computer's making loud noises. That cannot be good. All right. Hold on. I don't know if it's like, you know what? I don't know. I haven't done this in a while. Give me a break. Hello to those of you here. Thank you. Email notification. Riley Marble. Hello. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys are doing good. Hold on. Gotta close out everything. That might be the problem. And there we go. Before we move on, just want to thank everyone. We hit 700 like a week ago or so and still kicking butt with the subscribers numbers. So, yeah, thanks for that. My studio app says 729. My YouTube app says 730. So I guess that's a good problem to have. But yeah, either way, thank you for helping me get to 700. It means a lot. Not a big number, but still climbing up, which is good. As long as the numbers are going up, I'm happy. Yeah, so we've had a pretty good few weeks here after the Daytona road course. Seems like a lot of people enjoyed that. A lot of people like that. Felt pretty informed on that. So, yeah. Other than that, let's just get into it. Hold on. Gonna go back to the comments. I had it like half screen. Room tour later. Not right now. We can do that later at a later date, but it's a little messy right now, so I don't think right now would be a great time. Yes, Zach, I apologize. I guess, I don't know. But yes, we will. Zach, Grant, and I, we all did the All-Star recap. We'll be at the track on Sunday. So yeah, let's get into that. We will be at Texas for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500, and we'll be there. We'll just capture what we see there, what it's like to be at a race during the Rona. Yeah, so we're just gonna tell you what it's like. I'll try to point out things that usually happen at the track and what's not there, what is there, any differences, social distancing. We have all right seats. It's close to start finish line, but it's pretty low. But it'll still be a good time either way. I'm looking forward to it. I'll give you my race preview tomorrow, and we'll have a good time. I really don't know why this computer's so loud. I really don't know if you can hear it. I hope you can't, but it's being loud and annoying right now. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. You can ask me questions about that here. I'll take videos. I'll be posting on, if I have connection there, I'll be posting on Twitter. First thing I'll do after the race, probably there probably won't be a race recap, but I will plan on just like video the last few laps, post the burnout, the celebration, and post that. That's what I did at Talladega. That's what I've done in the past. So I plan on doing that and then posting everything else on Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, I look forward to that. Texas is going to go to a race. First time I've been in Texas since 2018. I had gone to every fall race from 2010 to 2018, a few spring races in there. So yeah, it'll be good to go back. I didn't go last year because college and something was up when I was in town during the spring race. So it'll be nice to go back to Texas. Haven't been there in a couple of years, so it'll be fun. There's never been a Texas summer race, so it's going to be hot, but it'll be interesting. It could make for some interesting racing, I guess, slick track. Yeah, I'm behind on comments, so let's go into it. Hello, Timothy. My favorite food, shrimp Alfredo is pretty good. Yeah, I enjoy shrimp Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, lots of Alfredo. Let's see what else. I like chicken strips. Who doesn't like chicken strips? Fried chicken. I like chicken. If you couldn't tell, but yeah, those are a few of my favorites. I could go down a long list, but that would just take forever. And yeah, you get it. But yeah, those are probably top. They're definitely my top 5. Shrimp Alfredo is probably the number 1 though. Would you like to see Chase Elliott win in person? Yeah, that's actually a really good question. I've been thinking about that. I became a fan in 2010, and so I only got to see Gordon's my all-time favorite. I only got to see him race 5 seasons or so. Only got to see him race in person a handful of times, which was really cool. Don't get me wrong, but I really wanted to see him win. That would have been a really cool experience. I think that would have been one of the coolest moments of my life. And it's not like it was disappointing. Texas was one of his worst tracks, and that's where I saw probably 90% of the races I saw with him racing in it there. So it was unfortunate that he didn't win. He came really close a couple times, but that would have been a really cool experience. And if Chase Elliott or Matt DiBenedetto, those are probably my top two, were to get a win with me in person, I think that would be a really special experience to see your favorite driver win in person. To anyone who's been there, done that, I'm sure they've had a great time. It's been a great moment for them as a fan. It's like being there. It's such a difference with a race than like if I go to an Oklahoma City Thunder game and they beat, I don't know, the Pistons or something. It's like one of the teams has to win, one of them has to lose. You got a 50-50 shot. If you're playing a team that you're supposed to beat, you're expecting them to win. But when there's a 40-car field and there's like at least 10 other competitive cars against you, when it wins, it's a little more special. So that would be an interesting experience and a really cool experience. So I hope Elliott can pull it off. But yeah, I'll talk about that tomorrow. My thoughts on him winning. You wish you could go. Did you get chosen or is it locals? So I think like the priority was people who bought tickets for the March race. They were priority. They got first, whatever. And they had to reassign seating so you didn't get the same seats and your social distance. But for new people like me, I didn't have tickets to the spring race because I was off at college in Alabama, so I would not have been able to make it. But when I figured out Texas was going to be a summer race, was going to be here, I was going to be here. I had nothing on my schedule. I said, I'll buy tickets, see if anyone else wants to go. Zach's going to be going with me, and now Grant's going to be going with us. So that'll be a good time. What was I talking about? Tickets? Yeah, I was talking about tickets. So we did not get to pick our specific seats. What they did is they gave about 3 sections. They gave a little higher up, nothing under like the giant press box across the whole front stretch, nothing under there. Everything is in the sun. I don't know if that's just Rona or what, but there were 3 options you could do. The middle, it's like restart zone, the back of the restart zone to turn 4. And that was probably the most expensive. Then you had turn 1, like the end of turn 1, which was a little middle section. And then you had where we're sitting, which was the front stretch from the little dog leg where it goes like this. I don't know how to do this without a picture. But yeah, the dog leg, the front dog leg near the start finish line, and you could pick that, and that's what we picked, and we got put really up close. I think it was rows like 1 through 15 that you had a chance of getting. So we could have been row 1 right there, or we could have been row 15 a little bit farther back. But I hope I get on TV, like the post race run up to the fence, get that stuff. I've never done that, so that'd be cool to be on TV. So watch out. We're going to be really up close to the action. So pay attention on TV. I will post a picture on Twitter race day morning of what I'm wearing and what to look out for. And if you see me at the track, say hi. I mean, I might not shake your hand because Rona season, but I might wave or something. I don't know. 730 people. Odds of one person being there are low, but who knows? All right, I'm really behind on comments. I've been talking a lot. All right, let's see. What about the Piston Cup? I haven't seen Cars 3, believe it or not. I saw the first 2. The first one was a classic. The second one was a little weird. I like that Jeff Gordon was in it. But, yeah, the second one was kind of weird with the whole fuel thing, like blows up cars. And you had the electric motors. You had, like, F1, NASCAR, and other stuff. It was kind of weird. And I've heard the third one. I've heard it's good, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I need to watch that sometime. I keep on telling people I'm going to watch it, but I haven't watched it yet. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Riley. The noise went away. I don't know why it went away, but it went away. So that's good. I guess closing out of everything. There wasn't even much open. There was like my email and PowerPoint for some reason. I didn't even open up PowerPoint. Picks this week in Xfinity Trucks, Kyle Busch, Cup, Kevin Harvick. Yeah, those are all pretty solid picks. I don't want to see Harvick win in person. I've seen him win in person a few times, and he's really good right now. But you know what? I picked him to win in some fantasy contest, so I guess that'd be fine. But, yeah. Would you be interested in being an admin for my Timmy Hill Facebook group? Yeah, I'm not a big Facebook guy. I haven't got Facebook. I've heard some bad things about Facebook, so I will respectively decline that offer. But I'll let you have at it. Big Timmy Hill guy. Love Timmy Hill. Sorry, I'm late. I was about to say, NASCAR Maniac, what's up? 2000 NASCAR Maniac 2009, what's up? Hope you had a good walk with the dog. Let's see here. You'll be at TMS. Let's go. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good time. I don't know how else to say it. It's gonna be a hot one. Our local meteorologist said it's supposed to be in the mid to high 90s at race start, and it's going to be around 100 at race finish. I think it's like 95 at the start, 98 at the finish. So yeah, it'll be hot, but hopefully something happens. Cloud cover. The sun is blocked by the back thing. I don't know what it's called, the stands or something. It's going to be hot, but we'll try to have a good time. I want Chase to win, but Harvick's fast. Yeah, Harvick's been really good this year. Except at Kentucky, he was uncharacteristically not good until the end there. At the end there, he showed up out of nowhere, and I was like, if he wins this, golly. But yeah, good for Harvick for being good this year. He's been he's been one of the best drivers this year. It took him like half the season to win last year, and he's gonna have 4 or 5 wins before the halfway point of this year, so good for him. Let's see. Jimmy for the win. Ooh, I'll make my pick tomorrow, but that might be my pick. No promises. Let's see. The first one's still the best. First one of what? Armando. Chase wins the championship. Will you run down the street naked? I don't think I'll go that far, but I'll be pretty happy, to say the least. Yeah, I called this at Homestead. I said every race will be threatened by or would have a rain delay, except for Texas, where it's going to be high 90s or hundreds at 2 o'clock. I don't know why they made it a 2 o'clock start at Texas in the middle of July. You know, frankly, I shouldn't be complaining. 95 to 99 is not that bad for this time of year. It could be like 105, but that's still pretty bad. Whoever chose that is a dummy. It should have been a night race. Texas should have been a night race, but you know what? I don't make those decisions, so whatever. First car is the best. Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen 3, but 1 is better than 2. Oh, let's see. Oh, God, people are calling. Yeah, it should be a night race. 7 o'clock or even 6 o'clock would be fine, but a 2 o'clock afternoon in the heat of the day, it's not even – that's going to be bad for fans, but it's going to be worse for the drivers. 500 miles, this is not a fun time. But, yeah, we got the starting lineup for this weekend's race too. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, they got a paint scheme preview. Oh, let's go. We're going to rate the cars. Normal Kurt Busch Monster Energy. All right. Brad Keselowski Worth. I've never seen that in person, so that will be an interesting thing to look at. Austin Dillon, Bass Pro Shops with a little box number. Kevin Harvick, Mobile 1. I like that car. I think that's going to be cool to see in person. Ryan Newman, Wyndham Resorts car or Rewards car. I saw that last year at Talladega. Oh, my. Tyler Reddick with the Cat Oil and Gas Chevrolet. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Chase Elliott in his Napa Auto Parts. I've seen that one in person a ton. Denny Hamlin's regular FedEx car. Blaney with the Menards Maytag. It's like a navy and neon. Boyer, Rush Truck Center. Brennan Poole, Spark Mosquito. Oh, wow. Chris Buescher running an orange car. That's pretty neat. That'll be cool to see. Kyle Busch running the Interstate Batteries. I really like that paint scheme. Yeah, I really like that one. Martin Truex with the Bass Pro. Craftsman for Jones. Standard Quick Lane Ford Motorcraft for DiBenedetto. Normal scheme for Logano. LaJoy with the Trump car. McDowell with his normal car. Oh. Priest with a Glad, like the I think the plastic bags. I don't know what to say about that. It's all right. Oh, John Hunter Nemechek with an interesting look. Oh, Cole Custer's running that car he ran when he won Kentucky. Ooh, Kansas running the McDonald's car. Bubba's running the Cash App car for the first time, so I'm going to be the first one to see that in person. That'll be cool. Stenhouse with the normal look, Jimmy with the normal look, Timmy with the normal look, Bell with the normal ream. That's your paint scheme preview. I don't know what Bowman's running, or I think he's running the Chevy Goods, and Byron's running the Exalta. One of them's running Exalta. All right. And now I'm behind on comments. Let's see. Thank you, NASCAR Maniac, and congratulations on hitting 250. Good for you. Almirola on pole. Yeah, I know. He has the best draws in this. Yeah, exactly. Landon Sports Talks. I don't know why. Someone looked up the statistics for like the best draws and stuff. I think Logano had the highest, and Almirola was like surprisingly third. I would have guessed more. Rigged random draw. I don't know about. They don't show it anymore, so who knows? Chase starts 8th, of course, because why not? I don't know. They're putting PJ1 down at Texas. I don't know if the outside's going to be the preferred lane on restarts. But then like the bottom for the rest of the track, it's going to be like Bristol. It's like the top is preferred for like a restart, but the inside is better for the rest of the track. What's up, Clemson Carson? How you doing? Napa car is bad luck. Actually, I thought about this the other day. Random fact of the day. Did you know that Chase Elliott's first win in every season he's won, so 2018, 2019, 2020, has come in a non-Napa car. His second win has come in a Napa car. In 2018, his first one was with the Sun Energy 1 car, and then his second one was with Napa at Dover. And in 2019, his first win was with Little Caesars. Second one, Napa at Watkins Glen. And then this year, the first one, Kelly Blue Book at Charlotte. So, hashtag math. Anyways, Michael McDowell into the wall. Yeah, I think that would get some cheers this weekend. Chase's driving. I just said that. Lick that like button. You don't have to lick it, but hit the like button. It helps. It helps out a ton. So make sure if you're watching this, there's 7 of you watching. There are 3 likes. If you haven't liked, make sure to hit the like button. Almirola has drawn top 5 starting spot in like every race this year. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I think I sent that to someone. Yeah, I definitely sent that to someone. Yes, here it is. So Logano has the highest average starting position in the random draw with a 4.2. Kyle Busch with a 4.6. Keselowski with a 5.1. And then Almirola has a 6.3. He is 4th. I would have never guessed that. The worst is Matty D, or 14th is Matty D. He only listed the top 14. 14th, Matty D with 16th. 13th, Jimmy with a 14.1. Jimmy and Matty D have been in and out of the top 12 and top 24 of points, so they've been hip-hopping back and forth, you know. 12th, Boyer with a 13.6. Kurt with a 9.8. Truex with a 7.9. Elliott with a 7.6. Harvick with a 7.6. Blaney with a 7.4. Hamlin with 7.3. Bowman with a 7.0, and I told you the rest. No, actually, Bowman draws 8th a ton. He draws it like a butt. He did it 4 races in a row, I think. He needs to take advantage on the restarts if he can. Yeah, he had a really good restart. Elliott did on that last at the All-Star race. He needs to have every restart like that. But, you know, you can't sometimes. He hasn't been great at Texas since the repave. Yeah, I was talking about that with someone the other day. He has had top 5 runs in the 2 races he ran on Old Texas in 2016. And then even though one of them was rain shortened, and then 2017 on, he's been a 9th to 14th place car, basically. They haven't been leading laps. They haven't been up front. They've just been, like, back half of the top 10. Don't get me wrong. That's not terrible, but they could do better, and it was during kind of the down point for Hendrick during that 2017-2018 span. But even last year, they were a little bit better. They led some laps last year in the spring, and then they wrecked early in the fall. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. It was weird. I think last year was a fuel mileage, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. Hope Alex Bowman wins. I would love to see Alex Bowman win in person. He's growing on me. He's starting to show more personality, and I like it. God bless Alex Bowman. Do you have Heat 5? No, I have a Wii and NASCAR 2011 the game on the Wii and NASCAR the inside line, but NASCAR 2011 the game on the Wii is better. Yeah, I said I was going to do that this summer, but I was not able to get the parts or they were too expensive. So we're going to have to push that back. If you haven't been able to tell, we will not be playing NASCAR 2011 the game on the Wii for a bit. Bad luck will end at Texas. I hope so, but who knows? Texas. The driver in that car before Jeff Gordon had some pretty crappy luck at Texas, so it'd be nice to see Elliott turn it around. Thought Jace jumped the start on the final restart. Yeah, he got a pretty good start there. Yeah, like even at Kentucky, he was a top 5 car, but then he got pinned a lap down with the weird pit cycle, I think, and it just kind of screwed him. It's unfortunate, but, that stuff happens. Yeah, I like Bowman too. He's kind of chill, though. Like the first half of the season, first few races of the season, he was doing great, got that Fontana win. And then the Rona hit, and he was still doing good a little bit after that. Got a runner-up at Darlington, led a bunch of laps at the 600, won some stages. But then he just kind of fell off after that. He's been a top 10 car at times. He's had other races where he's just sucked and stuff. So they need to be a little more consistent if they want to be a championship contender, in my opinion. Oh, sweet. Armando is a Bowman fan. He saw him win there in person. That's awesome. That's cool. Kyle Busch has not won a race in 2020 is chaotic. Coincidence? I think not. I agree. Cole Custer has a win before Kyle Busch in 2020. Who else? Just anyone in the Xfinity or Truck Series. Hopefully he doesn't spin out. Who? Oh, Elliott? Yeah, that would suck. I went to the Auto Club race, saw Bowman. We have a few Auto Club people here that were at the Auto Club race. Yeah. Chase had a good car at Kentucky, but got screwed with it. Yeah. Indy had a top 3 car. Yeah, then there was a bad pit call there. What about Custer the Toad? Yeah. We were talking about that the other day. Custer kind of looks like a toad. It's kind of funny. I love Cole Custer, though. He seems like a fun guy. I don't know what else to say about him, but he seems like a fun guy. Oh, geez. I've been pranked. I thought this NASCAR tweet was you could play audio, and I tried pressing play, but it turns out it's an emoji. Yeah, it's an emoji. I got pranked, guys. That's tough. Wow. And Custer's just a weird-looking dude. I like him, but he's a weird-looking dude. Kyle Busch trying to find a real race. Okay, hey, the last time I was at a Texas spring race, Kyle Busch won. Even though it's technically a summer race, it was supposed to be in the spring, so it's the Texas spring race. Kyle Busch won, so don't jinx it. I've seen Kyle Busch win in person a couple times. What a time to be alive. Oh, man, some Harvick fans posting when Harvick has won the last 3 fall races. That's like when Jimmy owned Texas a few years ago. Won like 4 straight fall races. Man, I hope that doesn't mean Kevin Harvick's about to win this. Yeah, I didn't want Harvick to win. I did not want Harvick to win that Kentucky race. Custer was such a random and weird win, but you know what? I was like, it's not Harvick. I'm happy. It's like nothing against Kevin. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I was thinking the other day, I was like, sometimes I don't like Kevin Harvick. Why? Why do I like? He's done nothing to like make me mad, like except wreck Chase Elliott on accident one time in like 2017 at Bristol. But even prior to that, I was just like, ugh, Kevin Harvick. And I remember it. I remember like the first season I was a fan at Homestead, just out of nowhere, he wrecked Kyle Busch. Like I wasn't even a Kyle Busch fan, but he just wrecked him. And I was like, wow, that was kind of mean. And now every time I look at Kevin Harvick, I'm like, he kind of wrecked Kyle Busch there. But I really don't know. That might be why I'm not a big Kevin Harvick fan, but my brain works in weird ways sometimes. Denny and Harvick wreck each other. That'd be tough. That'd be tough for them. I don't think they would be. They'd be too happy. Let's see. I hope Denny and Harvick wreck each other. We just said that Kevin Harvick is a really good driver. I just don't like him winning all the time. Yeah, that's what people thought of Jeff and Jimmy back in the day. Recently, it's been Harvick, Truex, Kyle Busch. Well, not this year, but you know. Hello, Robert. It's going to be a good time on Sunday. You know, people give Texas a lot of crap. Being at the race is so much different. It's still a fun time. So, yeah, we'll have a good time there. Be at Texas. Woo NASCAR, all that stuff. I hope the Chevys can win some more races. They should have like 5 or 6, but you know what? They don't. Oh, and NBC broadcast. If you're not going to be at the race on Sunday, it's on NBCSN, not Fox. So get ready for that. Yeah, it is going to be a hot one. You know, it could be worse, but it's still going to be, it's going to be hot. It's going to be a hot race. Chase or True? Yeah, I think they'll be the favorites for the Daytona road course. Those two and Kyle, I think, will be the best. They've been the best at road courses recently. Truex and Kyle especially have been more – they've been better at road courses more. Elliott's more of a recent thing. Yeah, why would they put a Texas day race in the summer? It's pretty stupid to me, in my opinion. Living here for most of my life, I know that if I'm going to schedule an event outside without a pool involved, you're not going to do it from June to August, even early September. It's a little cruel. It's going to be 90 at worst. So that was pretty poor planning, in my opinion, on their part. A little too late to go back on. I think they should have made this a night race. Stupid. I don't know why they did it. Watch everyone wreck on lock one. I think it's going to be interesting. Slick racetrack going into turn 1. That flat turn 1. I don't know why they butchered turns 1 and 2, but they did. It'll be interesting. But there has been like 2 lap 1 crashes that I've been to. Like in 2018, the spring race, there was a really stupid crash with like Bowman, Bubba, and a few other guys. They just were like stupid. Let's see, Texas. Kansas is next Thursday, correct? It is like a week from yesterday. And that's a night race. Why is that a night race? Make that a day race and Texas a night race. What the heck? Unless Kansas is this hot. Like, geez. What genes? Flip them. Put Kansas Sunday afternoon, Texas Thursday night. Stupid NBC. All right, let's see. From May, early October is hot in Texas. Exactly. Why do you think the races are in early or mid to late March / early April and mid-November or early November? Why do you think they do that? It's because it's freaking hot every other month of the year, or it's the off season. Like, I don't get why. Why? To whoever made that decision, why? You're probably not watching this, but why? Why would you do that to the drivers and the fans? So August to September here in California gets really hot and we get fires. You see, that's why they don't. Okay, the fires, that has nothing to do with racing, but that's still a problem. They need to get those fires put out. But that's why they don't have any races in California from that time of year. They put it in June and they put it in March or February. They do. Fontana's in like February, March, and then Sonoma's in early June or mid-June. And then now they rescheduled Texas to middle of July. But no, let's do it in the afternoon. Everyone's going to be fine. No one's going to have a heat stroke. No one's going to be exhausted. No one's going to be dehydrated. The drivers, they'll be just fine. The fans, they'll be just fine. Oh, man. Come on. I get that the TV time is restricted, but when you made this decision about a month and a half ago or a month ago, however much you made that month, or however much time ago you made that decision, you were going to know that there was a 95% chance of it being extremely hot at this race for the fans and the drivers. Why would you make it a day race? The track has lights for a reason. It hasn't had a night race in years, and the night racing at Texas is better. Why would you not make this a night race? Oh, man, it just makes me mad. Salty. That'll show them. I like Kansas. It's one of my favorite mile and a half. Chase is good. There's some I like also biased. Yeah, Kansas puts on great racing usually. It doesn't matter the package. They always have good racing. Them in Chicago. It's very similar tracks. What will you be wearing at Texas so I can find you? Probably my gray First Win Chase Elliott shirt and my normal Napa hat. I'll take a picture from the track, and I have my mask I'll be wearing. I won't. I have a camo kind of pullover thing. So look for that when I get up to the celebration. But if I'm sitting down and there's no one near me, I might pop it off because it'll be hot. And my face doesn't want to become like a super sweaty, salty tasting face. So, yeah. How do you feel about the choose cone in the end? Really good question. That's a really good question. I didn't dive too deep into it during the race recap because we were just kind of having fun talking about the race, talking about Texas on Wednesday night. So the underglow, I was expecting it to be all the way around the car, and when it wasn't, I was a little disappointed. And while it still looked pretty cool with like the manufacturer colors, I think it should be I personally think that it should be all the way around the car like they did at the burnouts at Nashville last year, and it should be based off the sponsor. Like with Kurt Busch, that looked really cool last year during the burnouts. No, that's something in my throat. Sorry. But yeah, that's what they should do for that. As to the choose cone, I think that should be a rule, but only at tracks where it's going to be like a factor. So like Bristol, Martinsville, Darlington, like those tracks. Don't do it at like Talladega and Daytona because that's stupid. And you're going to have like Quinn Houff and Jimmy Johnson on row 1. Row 2, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and it's just going to like mess up the whole field, and there's no point. So just do it at tracks where it's actually going to be factored, like Darlington, like Bristol, like Martinsville, Richmond. We haven't been to Richmond this year, have we? Yeah, we haven't. But tracks where it'll be a problem or where it's a factor, I think they should do it there. But for other tracks, Kansas, Michigan, Auto Club, they shouldn't do it there. I want an Auto Club night race at my home track. I forgot Auto Club had lights. I've never seen an Auto Club night race. Never. Wow. I forgot about that. NASCAR 2011 the game. Why do you not have an Auto Club night option? Wow. Choose Guns was okay, but yeah, as I was saying. I didn't like the numbers. They made this tier list on the Twitters or something or some website where you could pick like what you thought of the thing. So I made that. My favorites, I'll just tell you what they were. Blaney, Priest, Ty Dillon, and Matt Kenseth were my 4 favorites. And then the ones I thought were good were Almirola, Kyle Busch, Justin Haley. The one I thought were just all right were the 00, 17, 38, 43, 96, 47, 21, 9, and 6. The ones I thought were bad were the 14, 11, 15, 19, 1, 2, 95, 4, 24, 8, 3, 20. And then the ones that I hope are never run again because, you know what, I just really hope they crash because they look that bad. The 34, 41, 88, 48. Go look it up on Twitter if you want to go look at them. But some of them were straight up ugly. Yeah, keep the center numbers. Don't move the numbers back, please. Like some of them look good, but still, I don't. It just bothers me. All right. Jimmy's pink, Kurt green, Truex orange, underglow should match. Yeah, agreed. Like, don't get me wrong, like the amber or whatever under the Chevys look cool. Like even with like Elliott when he had the green and white car, and then like the blue under Brad's red and white car, that still looked pretty cool. And then there were some that looked really cool under where it matched. Like Kyle Busch, the red under Eminem's car looked pretty cool. Where else? I'm thinking here. I can't think. My brain's not working. I hope so. I feel like it'll happen. I love Chase's car. Yeah, I wasn't even like the normal Universe car. I wish they would change it up because I just don't like the white and that green together. There's just something about those two colors that go together that I just don't like. Like, I think that should be a black car with the green. If you're going to use that shade of green, make it a night race car, kind of like what they did with the Hooters car. And if you're going to do white, I think you should do mostly green and then white as the kind of stripes or something. I don't know. Or black stripes or something. I just don't like the UniFirst car, to be honest. I was looking forward to see Kurt with the green under his car. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The underglow was cheesy. Yeah, I think it should have been all the way around. It would have been less cheesy. Yeah, the Ryan Preece, like they actually, the problem with so many of those cars, why they were so ugly, is because they used the primary paint scheme for the centered number, and they tried to force upon it with the side number, and they like forced the sponsorship in there, and it just looked ugly. They threw so many words in there. Like the worded sponsors looked the worst. When you have like a logo sponsor, like the McDonald's, which has a letter in there, but you get my points. The Blaney, they put the body armor bottles in there. Those looked fine, but some of them, like Jimmy's and Bowman's, they forced it in there, and it just looked ugly. Like for Ally, they should have just done the giant A or something instead of the word Ally. And like the Hendrick.com, that was just ugh. Imagine Quinn Houff up front in a race. I think people give him too much crap. He is in a not so great car. I love Starcom, but you know, they got to give him a little bit of a chance. Yeah, they just got to give him a little bit more of a chance. He is a rookie. I like the look of the UniFirst car under the lights minus the number. Yeah, the number was not that great. I just don't like that paint scheme, though. So, Bowman with the Chevy Goods. Yeah, he's running again this year. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Yes, Landon Castle is greater than Quinn Houff. Your favorite sponsor, A with a little thing, A. I don't know. Say what? I don't know what that means. I really don't. So you're going to have to explain that a little bit better. I'm very confused. All right. Xfinity driver. I like Briscoe. I do. Timmy Hill. Let's go through this list. Cindric, he seems all right. Justin Haley seems all right. Yeah, we'll go with those guys. Gragson, I don't know what to think of Gragson. He's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy. He seems like a nice guy, but his driving style is kind of weird. It's kind of crazy, you know? Yeah, everyone tell me who your favorite Xfinity driver is. And trucks. Your Nash trucks, too. Oh, wow. So apparently Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick have been critical of how the tracks are getting prepped. They don't think like the tracks are being fully prepped for the races. And Marcus Smith, the president and CEO of Speedway Motorsports, responded, "I've got a seat on the tire dragon for any driver who would like to help us." Oh, my. Also, I will admit it was pretty disappointing. Like, I think we hyped it up so much. We were expecting a bunch of some crazy wrecks, a crazy finish, the bump and run. And it was a little disappointing to just kind of have it wasn't even like a boring race. It was still good racing, but we were expecting so much chaos, and that never happened, you know? It was still a pretty solid race. The racing was good. We still had 3 wide. We had battles for the lead, but, you know, there was never that chaos, you know, that we expected. Gragson fight, yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. I was chilling on the couch when that happened. That was weird. Let's see. In Heat 5, Bristol truck, Tyler Hill in the 56 on the pole. Yeah, Timmy Hill Motorsports. Timmy Hill. Let's go. I'm sad Timmy didn't get a chance, but darn. Gregson Chastain are two of my favorites. I like Chastain too. He seems like a good guy. I like him. And he's a little bit of an aggressive driver at times too, like Gregson. Cup 48, Xfinity 20, Truck 52. Guess I like Gregson, but I don't have a favorite Xfinity driver. It wasn't a great race, but it wasn't bad. Any reasons it was better than Charlotte? Yeah, it was definitely better than Charlotte. If you want to complain about this race, how it was bad, you can go watch the Charlotte All-Star races from the past few years. Yeah, Charlotte, oh my gosh. Or like just go watch any Charlotte race from the past few years. Disappointing. Why do you like Timmy Hill so much? I don't know. I think it was from watching someone on YouTube play NASCAR Heat, and they would always laugh Timmy Hill and be like, yeah, Timmy Hill, go get him. And then Timmy Hill like actually won a race at Daytona or something. They like just love Timmy Hill. And ever since then, I've been like, you know what? Timmy Hill seems like a good guy. He's a guy I could root for. So I've been a fan of him ever since. You know, Timmy Hill's one of those guys that you just got to root for. Darth Timmy to go. Yes, everyone go follow Darth Timmy on Twitter. At Darth Timmy. He currently has 19 followers, and yeah, I post every once in a while about Timmy Hill. Do you like any ARCA drivers? I don't know any ARCA drivers. Haley Deegan. And there's some guy named Derek. Oh, and Joe Gibbs' grandson, Ty Gibbs. There. I named 3 ARCA drivers. Woo! Guess you could call me an ARCA genius. Not really, but you know what? I named 3 drivers. I'm trying to come up with a 4th one. We got a Derek something, Ty Gibbs, Haley Deegan. That's about all I know. Timmy was good he was great in the iRacing series. He won a race at Texas. He better be recognized at Texas for his iRacing win. In fact, I'm going to tweet Eddie Gossage right now and Texas Motor Speedway. And not demand, I will nicely ask them if will Timmy Hill be recognized / honored for his iRacing win at Texas. All right, so I said at Eddie Gossage at Texas Motor Speedway, will Timmy Hill be recognized / honored for his iRacing win at Texas before the race? The race. There we go. It has been tweeted. It hath been tweeted. What about Chandler Smith? Oh, yeah. I've heard that name before. I would not have been able to come up with that, though. When is the race at Texas Motor Speedway? This Sunday at 2 o'clock in the heat. I'm going to be there. It's going to be hot. My drivers are Chase Elliott, Noah Gragson, Haley Deegan. What about the Truck Series? Do you ever wonder why they put Haley Deegan in NASCAR Heat Mobile? I have no clue. I don't even own her car, but you know what? She always starts like dead last next to me. It's always weird. I don't know why she's in NASCAR Heat Mobile. The Real Racing 3, you need to come out with the 2020 NASCAR update. I remember a few months ago you told someone the NASCAR 2020 update was coming. It's been at least 1 month. At least. We need that NASCAR 2020 update. You've done so many updates since then, and now we're sitting here without it. I have been chilling with F1. I've actually been having fun with F1. Really fun. Don't get me wrong. But I want some NASCAR 2020 updates with like the Daytona road course races, not like the Eliminator or like the time trials. Like I want like a 5-lap race like I get at every other track, or a 10-lap race. So Real Racing 3, the pressure's on. Hottest race ever was California in 2007. It was 107 degrees. Okay, yeah, I really should not be complaining. Wow. Are they just filling up the stadium 50% or something? That is what they will do at max. I don't think they'll reach that because I think the stands can hold over like 110,000 or something. And I don't think they're going to fill 60,000. 60,000 people are not going to fit in that stadium. So, yeah. Let's see. F1 2020 is an amazing game. I got Real Racing 3 and I got the F1 safety car and the Red Bull car, I think. Yeah. F1 games are way better than Heat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Watching people play it, I have a lot more fun watching F1, even though I have no idea who any of the drivers are or how the cars work. I know Lewis Hamilton's really good. I know Bottas is really good. Verstappen's really good. Vettel was really good, but I've heard Ferrari sucks this year, so rip him. Leclerc got his first one last year. Kvyat's from Russia, so I like him. Who else? Oh, I love Lando Norris. He got like his first ever podium, and everyone like lost their mind, so that was cool. Trying to think through the manufacturers. You got Ferrari, you got Honda, you've got Mercedes. We've already covered that. We've got okay. Yeah, we'll forget that. Back up to this. When Haley gets there, then I will have a favorite truck driver. Okay. Hello, Wolfman34. How are you doing? I really hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good, my friend. F1 games are way better than the Heat games. I just read that. If I had to choose one, I would say Zane Smith. Favorite drivers, Cole Custer, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, and Tanner Gray. Favorite baseball team is the Texas Rangers because locally, not a big baseball fan, but, when they do good, I'm happy. My favorite driver is BJ McLeod. Go BJ McLeod. High five. How many Texas races have you been to? A lot. Every fall race from 2010 to 2018 and like 3 spring races or something. Romain Grosjean. I've heard that name. He drives the Haas car. See, I'm picking up. I'm almost an F1 expert. Yep, definitely an expert. Renault, yeah, I've heard that before. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, he wore a UT helmet last year at the F1 race in Austin at COTA. Gotten into F1 over the past year because of the game. It's way different from NASCAR, but they are both. Yeah, I know that you can't, wreck people. You can't, touch them or you get penalized. Like, Lewis Hamilton, wrecked someone last week and got a 5-second time penalty. That was weird. Who's my favorite truck driver? Kyle Busch. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite truck driver. I like Crafton. Jordan Anderson seems like a good guy. Enfinger. Let's see here. Sheldon Creed. Christian, what's his name? Ekis. Akix. I don't know what his name is. Too bad Haas sucks in F1. Poor Haas. What YouTubers do I watch? All right, we'll go through my subscribed list. I might skip over some though. No, that's not what I want. I don't want my iCloud removed. Charles Leclerc, yeah, I said that. He got his first one last year. Let's see here. All right. John Williams topic. Listen to a lot of John Williams music. WinVal8820, very high quality YouTuber. Eric Estep, very high quality YouTuber. Greg Engel, he posts the post-race press conferences. I watch those a lot. Get some information for those. Star Wars Theory, very high quality YouTube channel. If you like Star Wars, go to his channel right now and subscribe. After you subscribe to this one. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. NASCAR, Lewis Flockton. He posts NASCAR radioactive stuff. Sheet Music Boss. They post a lot of random piano music for random songs. The AR Music Group. They post unreleased movie scores, like soundtracks. So it was like in the movie, but they release it different for like the public to download on like iTunes and stuff. Raw Gator, Moonhead, Real Radman, Star Wars Theories arcade game channel, whatever you want to call it. Theories arcade games. NASCAR and Fox, ACS Racing Network, The Iceberg, Rusty Walrus. Kevin Kiner topic. He does the music for like Rebels and Clone Wars. Art Spirit Entertainment. Oh my gosh. There's like 2 people working on it and they have incredible artwork, like animations and stuff. TNT Man 93, Screen Junkies, Texas Motor Speedway, Samuel Cam Music, Black Flags Matter, Star Wars Tricks. They do like Star Wars memes and stuff. London Symphony Orchestra topic. ESPN, Bread Boys, Generation Tech, Star Wars Comics, Fast Facts, Jimmy Johnson, Timmy Hill, Ryan Reynolds, The Stupendous Wave. He gets a little clickbaity at times, and it annoys me sometimes, but he still puts some pretty good content together. Translated memes, that's good. Jeff Gordon edits, The Lion Whisperer, Star Wars Speculation, Kyle Busch, Life's Biggest Questions, a channel that doesn't exist anymore. Unsubscribe. RIP. Talladega Super Speedway, John Williams again, Timmy Hill again. Oh, wow, there's 2 Timmy Hills. There's real Timmy Hill and there's another Timmy Hill. Big 12 Conference, Chase Elliott in-car, Enter the Dojo Show, Road Accidents World, Most Amazing Top 10, and a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of stuff on here. Exalta, Wolfman 34, if you're still there, I'm subscribed to you. ACDC, Motorsports on NBC, NASCAR Heat, Joey Gase Motorsports, Jake Baskinger, Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Durant, The Kitty Doll, Harris Highlights, How It Should Have Ended, Texas Longhorns. Oversimplified is one of my favorite channels. Hendrick Motorsports, Bad Lip Reading, The Cosmonaut Variety Hour, Zebra Corner, Turtle Man, Tobias Rutherford Jones, College Humor, Life of Boris, Jeff Gordon, Flex Seal. I skipped over a good chunk of them, but there's probably 80% of what I'm subscribed to right there. So there you go. Star Wars. See, we got another Star Wars Theory fan in here. I like What Incarnation. Yeah, What Incarnation has some pretty good memes every once in a while. I'll agree. I am a Texas fan for college football, basketball, and any other college sport. Hook 'em. Woo. I wish Clone Wars could never end. Oh, they're making a new animation series called Bad Batch. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's like during Order 66 and post Order 66 for the Bad Batch that we saw in the first arc of season 7. I'm rewatching the Clone Wars right now. I'm season 3. I forgot how good seasons 1 and 2 were. I thought they were like down here compared to the rest of it, but they're still elite television. And I think I'm getting close to the Mortis arc, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm in the arc with like they just bombed the power generator in Coruscant, and they just did that. And right now, Padme got in a fight with someone, and they had a senatorial meeting. And that's all I remember. That's where I am. That's wrong. No, it's the introduction of Savage Opress. That's where I am. Oversimplified is one of my favorite because I'm learning history and he has the humor. Agreed, Marble Man. Just absolutely more amazing. Is this Fortnite stream? No, not even close. I've never played Fortnite. Let's see. I like Slap Shoes. I've never watched his channel. I've heard it's good though. Seriously, I can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bad Batch. It'll be fun. How long will you stream? Probably another 5 minutes. Yeah, you better be messing with me. Chris Paul, let's see. I'm looking it up. Hold on. Chris Paul. It's just a bunch of memes about him. Snitching. Wolfman 34. That was mean. Anyways. Oh no. Oh no. Remember a couple months ago when the fan council posted that thing for the fan council people, and they said, would you rather watch really good racing with the low horsepower, high downforce, or really bad racing with the high horsepower? And everyone picked like the good racing because it said good racing in it. And I was like, that's so rigged. Apparently, they just posted another poll. This one says, thinking about the networks that broadcast NASCAR Cup Series races, which do you prefer? The options are Fox Sports or NBC. They just straight up said that. That's a good question. Would you say that Fox Sports 2020 NASCAR Cup Series coverage was just right? I wouldn't change a thing. Good, but could use a few minor changes. Poor and needs major changes to keep my interest. Wow. What do you think? How do you feel about each NASCAR on Fox commentator listed below? Adam Alexander, and then the options are like a lot, like a little, neither like nor dislike, dislike a little, dislike a lot, don't know, unsure, not available, unaware. And then the next ones are Jamie Little, Jamie McMurray, Clint Boyer. Thinking about the overall broadcast career of each announcer below, where in their career path would you say each is? Adam Alexander, on their way up, nearing peak of career, just past peak, on their way out, don't know, unsure. Wow. Dude, they're about to shuffle things up with the broadcast. What I want to see, why does my email keep popping up? I don't want you. What I want to see Mike Joy with Larry McReynolds, maybe Jeff Gordon or Dale Jr. Because I don't know how that would work. But I want to see like the NBC graphics. That would be a good broadcast. Wow. Anyways, back to the comments. Chris Paul's not dead. I just looked it up. Kentucky Crash was not Brad's fault, actually. I disagree. But Jimmy, I have a plan for tomorrow. It's called the NASCAR War episode will be called Hendrick Strikes Back, and you will get to see my thoughts on that. So, woo NASCAR, go vote on my Twitter poll if you want a title crawl or not, and we'll talk about it. How did Kyrie get elected as head of the Players Association? Dude is a terrible leader and drama queen. That's a great question. No, I really don't. It seems like everyone has problems with him. I really don't know how he got elected head of the presidents of the Players Association. It's kind of sketchy if you ask me. I really don't know. Maybe we just don't know everything about him. I'm really confused. But yeah. Ooh. The NBA's annual performance awards, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man, Defensive Player, Coach of the Year, etc., will be based upon regular season through March 11th when the season was suspended. Wow. That's incredible. All right. Well, I think that'll do it for this live stream. It was a really good time. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And once again, thank you for helping me get to 700 subscribers. It means a lot. One of these days, we'll hit 1,000 and I can stream with the phone and it'll be a better quality live streams. We got to hit 1,000 for that, though. But keep on leaving likes on the streams and on the videos. Keep watching my videos. Keep watching. Keep clicking on them. Keep clicking the like button. Keep subscribing. Tell your friends, your NASCAR friends, to subscribe. We'll have a good time. Then these live streams, we'll just talk about whatever. It'll be a good time. But once again, big thank you. And check my Twitter for updates on Texas. And we'll talk about that in the future. Tomorrow, NASCAR War episode 18. We'll talk about that. Yeah, I'll do more streams in the future. It'll be a fun time. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks to everyone who joined.